The first rule that we are not breaking but making new on this channel is a good mom is allowed to want more, a lot more freedom, more space, more success, more joy, more life of her own. And no, that does not make her a bad mom. I think a lot of moms carry a rule they never consciously agreed to. Nobody sat us down and said, once you become a mom, please place all your dreams, your desires, your ambitions, your aliveness, and your personality in this little storage box. You may reopen it in 18 years, maybe. Nobody says it like that. But somehow the message gets in. A good mom is selfless. A good mom does not need too much. A good mom is grateful. A good mom does not complain. A good mom puts everyone first. And of course, love involves sacrifice sometimes. That's real. When you have kids, you do give, you do adjust, you do carry responsibilities. But there's a huge difference between love and self-abandonment. And there's a huge difference between caring for your family, your kids, and disappearing inside your family. I think many moms were never taught that difference. So they start making these tiny inner deals. I will do my thing later. I will rest later. I will dream later. I'll figure out who I am later. I will want less so nobody gets uncomfortable. And after a while later becomes like a lifestyle. You are not unhappy enough to make a big change, but you are also not fully alive. You are not broken, you are not failing, but there is this quiet part of you that knows there is more in me than this. And usually then the guilt comes in. Because the second a mom says, I want more, something inside her often whispers, is it selfish? Shouldn't I be thankful? What if wanting more means I don't appreciate what I have? What if people think I'm a bad mom? And that is the trap. Because wanting more doesn't mean you love your family less. Wanting more means there is still life moving in you. It means you are not done becoming. It means your dreams didn't die just because your calendar got full. And I want to say this very clearly. Your desire is not the enemy of your motherhood. Your desire may actually be the thing that brings you back to yourself. Because a woman who is deeply connected to her own life does not become less loving. She becomes more honest, more awake, more present, and less resentful, less secretly angry that everyone else get to have needs while she has to be endlessly available. And yes, that sentence may step on a few Lego bricks, but let's be honest. A lot of mom guilt is not proof that you are doing something wrong. Sometimes mom guilt is just the old rule trying to keep you small. The old rule says, do not want too much, do not need too much, do not change too much, do not become too much. But here, we are breaking that rule. A good mom can want more. A good mom can want a career that excites her. She can't. She can want more money. She can want beauty. She can want freedom. She can want adventure. Or she can want quiet. She can want desire. She can want to feel like a woman again, not just like a household operating system with shiny hair. She can want her own life back, and she doesn't have to apologize for that. That's important. Do not apologize. Now, this doesn't mean you need to blow up your life. I'm not saying leave everything, start over, buy a one-way ticket to Bali or whatever and change your name, unless that's your thing. So, no judgment. I'm saying start by telling your truth. Start by admitting what you want, even if it's messy, even if it feels too big in the first moment, even if you do not know how it could ever work. Because the dream is not the problem. The shame around the dream is the problem. And once you stop shaming yourself for wanting more, you can finally begin to ask better questions. Not, am I allowed to want this? But what is this desire trying to show me? What part of me is asking to come alive again? What would change if I stopped treating my own life like an afterthought? That is where the real work begins. So let this be the first rule we break here. Good moms can want more, not because they are ungrateful, because they are alive. And if that hits something in you, comment more. Not as pressure, not as not as whatever, but as a permission. So I'm glad you're here, and if you like more videos like that, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.